Hey everybody, we're live, and in just a few short minutes, the Oscar nominations will start at 8:30, 6 minutes according to this clock, and according to my other clock, it's 8:25. My clock is behind, so somehow I'm going to have to adjust that. But welcome, and welcome to the nominations for the 98th Academy Awards that will be held later in this year, specifically March. And can't tell you how excited I am to do this in this wonderful way. Didn't do any nominations guessing, but I am always interested in what others have picked. Whoever has picked their nominees in various categories. Others have picked it. Whoever has picked their nominees in various categories. Others, and so, sorry, I had to make sure that was shut down before I put it out there for Twitter purposes and also for social media. And we've got now 4 minutes before things get going. So let me make sure I put this up here. Who are your favorites, by the way? Which movies did you see? Or if you're an Oscars political junkie like me, you're interested in the why behind which movies are ranked so high with respect to Academy voters, and the scuttlebutt that seems to occur every year for this reason or that. And this time, it seems that the noise, if you will, is relatively quiet. There isn't much controversy, but I do have to note an amazing difference this time, and the difference is that it's something that's been brewing but not talked about much. Back in 2015, Steven Spielberg, the great producer and director, said that Netflix movies should not be, I repeat, should not be part of the Academy Awards. And look at where we're at, right? Look at where we're at. They are just that. That is a combination of money and technology. What do I mean? I simply mean that the technology to make movies has altered the economics. It's made it harder and harder to make a lot of money on movies on a per movie basis or per content basis, if you like. And that's had a profound impact. No question about it, a profound impact on the matter of just simply making a living making movies. And that's the big deal right now. So I'll make sure to delve into more controversy as we go along, because, as I said, that's my want. But also talk about some of the great performances here. I mean, my favorite performance, he's not going to win Best Actor, but how about Jacob Elordi as the monster in Frankenstein? What an incredible performance. I also have to mark the one bit of sadness I have is, oh, here we go.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. I wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it.
I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I have to swap it out. But here we go, folks. Here we go. The Oscars are here. And all right, waiting. It is 8:30. I don't see a feed yet. I don't see anything. That is interesting.
Live from the Samuel Goldwyn Theater in Beverly Hills. Please welcome the President of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Lynette Howell Taylor.
Thank you for joining us as we announce our nominees for the 98th Oscars. It is very early in the morning here in Los Angeles, but we know that there are people watching this in every time zone all over the world. This year, the Oscars celebrates our humanity, our connection with each other, and reminds us once again that the world is made up of individual stories that have the power to unite us through narratives that speak to the emotions we all share. We live in a time of limitless technology that enables us to push the boundaries of our cinematic experience. And our profound belief is that the heartbeat of film is and will always remain unmistakably human. As only the Academy can do, we are recognizing the best films of 2025 across genres, disciplines, and regions around the globe. And this includes, for the first time, an award for achievement in casting. Our nominees are voted on by the esteemed members of the Academy. And not only are we looking forward to honoring them at the Oscars on Sunday, March 15th, we are thrilled that Conan O'Brien is returning as our Oscars host.
Yes.
I would like to thank our ASL interpreters for making today's announcement accessible. And now, to announce the 98th Academy Award nominees, please welcome Oscar-nominated actress Danielle Brooks and actor Lewis Pullman.
Thank you, Lynette.
And thank you to the Academy for inviting us to announce the nominees this morning.
Danielle, you were nominated for an Oscar for The Color Purple, in case you forgot. What was that like when you heard them call your name that morning?
A day I could never forget, honey. Oh my God, it was a dream come true. And how about we make some other people's dreams come true?
That sounds great to me.
All right, let's do it.
Danielle, as a former nominee in this next category, why don't you just kick it off, take the first one.
Okay. For performance by an actress in a supporting role. Elle Fanning in Sentimental Value. Inga Eve's daughter, Lilas, in Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan in Weapons. Umi Masaku in Sinners. And Tiana Taylor in One Battle.
The nominees for achievement in makeup and hairstyling are Frankenstein.
Yep. You definitely get it. Yep.
Kokuo. Sinners.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yep.
The Smashing Machine.
Yes.
And The Ugly Stepsister.
Coming up right now, the nominees for achievement in music original score. Begonia. Frankenstein.
Wow.
Hamlet. One battle after another. And Sinners.
Sinners. Wow.
And now here are the nominees for Best Live-Action Short Film. Butcher's Stain. A Friend of Dorothy. Jane Austen's period drama. The Singers. And Two People Exchanging Saliva.
Two people exchanging saliva. Love it.
For Best Animated Short Film, the nominees are
Stick around.
Butterfly. Forever Green.
Forever Green.
The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Retirement Plan. And The Three Sisters.
There are two award categories honoring writing. The first for adapted screenplay. The nominees are
Well, here we go.
Begonia, screenplay by Will Tracy. Frankenstein, written for the screen by Guillermo del Toro.
Well done.
Hamnet, screenplay by Chloe Zhao and Maggie O'Farrell. One Battle After Another, written by Paul Thomas Anderson. And Train Dreams, screenplay by Clint Bentley and Greg Cuidar.
And for original screenplay, the nominees are Blue Moon, written by Robert Kaplow. It Was Just an Accident, written by Jafar Panahi. Script collaborators Nadir Saivar, Shad Meher Rothstein, Mehdi Mahmoodian.
And it was just an accident, wasn't it?
Marty Supreme, written by Ronald Bronstein and Josh
Now we hear
Safdie.
about Marty Supreme.
Sentimental Value, written by Eskil Foot, Joachim Trier. And Sinners, written by Ryan Coogler.
Ryan!
So, since I did the first acting award, you take this one.
Thank you, Danielle. Here are the nominees for performance by an actor in a supporting role. Benicio del Toro in One Battle After Another. Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo in Sinners.
Delroy Lindo, he might get
Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård in Sentimental Value.
Stellan will get it.
Oh my God, that was so exciting. Okay, it's time for our halftime break. Congratulations to the first round of Oscar nominees.
We'll be back with more nominations.
Let's see what the tally is, folks. Let's see if people are they're coming back. They won't be too long. So while they're doing that, let me put the music on mute just for a second here, and go to Twitter and see. Let's check and see what the feelings are among those watching. And the feedback while we're waiting for the Oscars to come back. And it'd be cool if I could put this on another screen, but what I'm going to do, don't worry, you're not going to miss a thing at all. But what I'm going to do is call up the Twitter and see if stop screen here, and then I'm going to go and share the tweet screen right there and see what some of the comments are so far. You can zoom in for a bit. Zoom in just for a second, because they're not going to give us a lot of time. Okay, Delroy baby, everybody is saying Delroy baby. Yep, Delroy baby. And then everyone is, and then the best original score nominees: Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamlet, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and then we have, let's see here, they'll be right back. So they are, I wish they had a countdown, but a lot of euphoria for Delroy Lindo. A lot of euphoria for Delroy Lindo. So let's go back. We don't want to miss anything. And back to the other screen. Let's go back to the other screen and then see what the... I'll stop that other one and then I'll share this one. Excuse me, share screen. And then go back to the actual Oscar nominations here and then turn the volume. And once it comes up, I will turn the volume up again, but don't want to miss, and I don't want you to miss a thing. Welcome to Zennie 62 Media's broadcast, live stream commentary, news commentary for the 98th Oscar nominations for the 98th Academy Awards. And we're hosted by actors Danielle Brooks and Louis Pullman. And they're taking a break. And so I'm talking with you to... here we go. We're going back, okay? We're going back. All right, hold on a second. Let me add to the stage here. There we are. Because we're coming back. So any second now, they'll pop up. And we'll, again, hear their voices and hear them talk about the nominees to come. But how about Frankenstein? We're back. We're back.
We're back.
And now here are the nominees for the first new Oscar category in 25 years.
Casting.
Achievement in casting. Hamnet. Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. The Secret Agent.
How about Sinners?
And Sinners.
Yes.
Next, the nominees for achievement in costume design. Avatar, Fire and
Wow,
Ash.
they're Avatar. Finally.
Frankenstein.
Yes. What is it?
Hamnet.
And
Marty Supreme.
anyone noticing how many?
And Sinners.
Frankenstein's wrapping them up. Wow.
Here are the nominees for achievement in music, original song.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless. Golden from K-Pop Demon.
Oh,
I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi. And Train Dreams from Train Dreams.
And now the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film.
it's always hard to pick.
The Alabama Solution.
Alabama
Come See Me in the Good Light. Cutting Through Rocks. Mr. Nobody Against Putin. And The Perfect
Nobody
Neighbor.
Against Putin. I gotta see that. Mr. Nobody Against Putin.
Coming up right now, the nominees for Best Documentary Short Film.
Isn't Danielle agree?
They are All the Empty Rooms.
Yeah.
Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brent Renault. Children No More Were and Are Gone. The Devil is Busy. And Perfectly a Strangeness.
For Best International Feature Film, the nominees are The Secret Agent, Brazil.
Secret Agent. Yeah, I love the title.
It Was Just an Accident, France.
I swear, it works.
Sentimental Value, Norway. Sirat, Spain. And The Voice of Hind Rajab, Tunisia.
For Best Animated Feature Film, here are the nominees.
Here we go. Best animated feature.
Arco.
Welcome, everybody.
Elio. K-Pop Demon Hunters.
There we go. K-Pop Demon Hunters.
Little Amelie or the Character of Rain.
That's
And Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2. I bet it'll be Zootopia 2, folks.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Production Design.
Mm-hmm.
Frankenstein.
Yes, again. Frankenstein
Hamnet.
has to lead with Hamnet.
Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme.
One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
And Sinners.
Next, the nominees for achievement in film editing. F1,
F1.
Marty Supreme. One Battle After Another. Sentimental Value. And Sinners.
Wow. No Frankenstein. Interesting.
And for achievement in sound, here are the nominees. F1.
F1 again. No surprise for you.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. Wow. Hey.
One Battle After Another. Sinners. And Sirat.
Sinners.
For achievement in visual effects, the nominees are
Frankenstein.
Avatar, Fire and Ash.
That'll win it for
F1,
F1.
Jurassic World Rebirth. The Lost Bus. And Sinners.
No Frankenstein? I am surprised.
Here are the nominees
Wow.
for achievement in cinematography.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, knew that one. Yep.
Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme.
One Battle After Another. Sinners. And Train Dreams.
Sinners will win this one. I'm certain
For
of that.
performance by an actor in a leading role,
Here we go.
the nominees are Timothy Chalamet in Marty Supreme.
Oh, but he gets number 2.
Leonardo DiCaprio in One Battle After Another. Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan in Sound.
Yes.
And Wagner Moura in The Secret.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, the nominees are Jessie Buckley in Hamnet. Rose Byrne in If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Kate Hudson in Sung Blue. Renata Reinsva in Sentimental Value. And Emma Stone in Begonia.
For achievement in directing, the nominees are
Come on, Ryan.
Chloe Zhao, Hamnet. Josh Safdie, Marty Supreme. Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another.
You might get it.
Joaquin Trier, Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler.
Yes!
And for our final category, let's read them together.
I think you got it. Okay.
Please.
The 10 films nominated for Best Picture are
Here we go.
Begonia,
Going down.
Ed Guiney and Andrew Lowe, Yorgos Lanthimos, Emma Stone, and Lars Knudsen, producers.
F1, Chad Omen, Brad Pitt, Didi Gardner, Jeremy Kiner, Joseph Kosinski, and Jerry Bruckheimer, producers.
Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, J. Miles Dale, and Scott Stuber, producers.
Hamnet, Liza Marshall, Pippa Harris, Nicholas Gonda, Steven Spielberg, and Sam Mendes, producers.
Marty Supreme,
Yep.
Eli Bush, Ronald Braunstein, Josh Safdie, Anthony Koutagis, and Timothy Chalamet, producers.
One Battle After Another, Adam Somner, Sarah Murphy, and Paul Thomas Anderson, producers.
The Secret Agent, Emily Leclos, producer.
Sentimental Value, Maria Eckerhout and Andrea Bertinson Oatmar, producers.
Sinners, Zinzi Kugler, Sev Ohanian, and Ryan Kugler, producers.
And Train Dreams, Marissa McMahon, Teddy Schwarzman, Janowitz, Ashley Schleifer, and Michael Heimler, producers.
Congratulations to all of this year's nominees.
This is so great. I truly enjoy being here with you. And time for us to have the honor of announcing this year's Oscar nominees to movie fans around the globe.
Make sure to watch the Oscars live from the Dolby Theater at Ovation Hollywood, hosted by Conan O'Brien on Sunday, March 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific, live on ABC and Hulu. Have a wonderful morning.
Absolutely. So what do you think, folks? My thought is, first of all, I'm not leaving. I'm going to go and get a tally, an official tally, but without even looking at the tally, I know Frankenstein has got to lead in the number of nominations. Wow. But it missed for Best Director. It was Best Picture, but Best Director. Now, Sinners has Best Picture and Best Director Ryan Coogler, so it is in line to get Best Picture when you have that line. But a number of people believe the favorite's going to be Hamlet, and if Oscar patterns,
Thank you very much. I just said to Mike, this is fantastic.
What?
I didn't think we were going to see this coming for a while. Congratulations.
Oh, sorry, that's didn't mean for that to get in there, folks. But okay, so there, all right. And we're looking right now at a backstage. You have people, which are interesting. Let me see if I can get this. They have something over here. Maybe I shut the screen down prematurely, but if you want to see the backstage as to what's going on there, they do have it still up. They're playing. They're playing a replay, whereas what I'm seeing on television here is something a bit different. What is this? It is a kind of prep or something like that that I'm seeing here. What is going on? Because I got this off the television. So let me see. Live Oscar nominations. And I think they're going through some sort of replay is what's going on here. And this is on, yeah. So let me see what is happening here with it. Go forward this way. So they're replaying it. It was a 21-minute long broadcast. 21 minutes. But while they're doing that, let's get the reactions on Twitter. And let's close those, okay? So, and then hey everybody, I'm gonna go and bring up the tweets that I know you want to see and I want to see, because I want to know what's being said out there, and so do you. So let's take a look and add that to the stage, and then just do a quick refresh like that, and go through what we've seen here, and get your reactions to it as well, and then my reactions. And let me see if I can zoom in even more. Let's make it easier for you to see. And still quite can't see it, can you? So zoom in one more time there. And another zoom in. Yeah. All right. So we'll get the reactions here from a great and smoothly done Oscar nominations production. Okay. And here's some snubs. Wicked for Good received 0 nominations for this year's Oscars. And the nominees for Best Picture are, you've heard that, Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamlet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Cinema Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Now, I'm actually on the Oscars list, so I can go and get the other information. So let me go and I'll do that after I'm reading what's going on here. So, Count says, I love how Sinners nominated in all Oscars categories. Yes. Whoa, ho, ho. Woohoo, boy. Yep. Rolling Stone writes, Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Thomas Anderson both secured Oscar nominations for One Battle After Another. And they have a long conversation with the star and filmmaker there. Wicked, out for good. Yep. Someone seems happy about that. I'm not happy about it. It's unfortunate. Sinners setting a new record with the most nominations. Sinners had more nominations than Frankenstein. I have to count that. A Wicked Forever got the floor swept under them. So Wicked's the snub. That's the fact that Wicked got snubbed across the board is the talk now. And so for the first time in 24 years, the Academy is introducing a new category. And let's see how the audience receives it. Congratulations to this year's casting nominees. Hammett, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. Wicked for Good, that's the news. Wicked for Good is DOA. And Eduardo points out this is the best moment for Brazil in Oscars history. 2 Brazilian films nominated, O Agente Secreto and Sonhos de Trem. And now, Best Actor nominees, Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, that's a battle, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura. How much you want to bet Michael B. Jordan comes away with this one? Just saying. But maybe I should see Timothée Chalamet, because everyone who's seen Marty Supreme tells me it's an excellent movie. He does an excellent performance. So he could walk away with another Oscar. Now, and of course, there's Leonardo, right? And so we have The Secret Agent, 4 blanking nominations. It's from Brazil. And Gil Souza says, translated from Portuguese, let's go Oscars. And the nominees for Best Pictures are, Brazil's having a moment, as they say. Wicked for Good received no nominations for this year's Oscars. Wow. And rooting for Amy Madigan, best of luck. Sensitive content there. And nominees for director, Chloe Zhao, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, as I like to say, PTA, Joachim Trier, and Ryan Coogler. Someone misspelled Ryan's first name. It's R-Y-A. Ryan, R-I-A-N, not N-A. Ryan. So, let's see here. I'm not going to read every tweet that goes by. We have the films nominated. This is, as you know, for Best Picture. Again, Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hammett, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. And there's another list there. And so we can stop and go back to the main area here and see if you have any thoughts you want to share as we go through this. Don't see any questions or remarks. I will continue. Going back to Twitter here and then scroll down. And so, can you tell I was happy about the supporting actor nominations? Let's effing go, Elle Fanning. like that's cool, isn't it? Yeah, we can tell now. It's his. See, he's like, yes, right? Let's see what he. Can we hear that? Let's see if we can hear him saying what he's saying here.
I know. That's all I wanted. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yes! Wow! What a five!
Yep.
God, let's go.
Yep. Let's go. That's Tom Brady saying. Tom Brady started all that. Let's effing go, right? Josh says, oh shit, Wicked for Good completely blanked. I didn't even realize it live. Yep. Just in, the Academy's nominees for actor in leading role. Again, Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, and Wagner Moura. Now, as I'm doing that, and let me go back to what I'm going to have to do, folks, is go in and then check out go over to the Oscar website and check out what was presented and what in my account. And so I've got to go over back to, let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Press kit, Oscars key art, press kit, and EPK now available. Oscars on March 15th. So let me go here to the Oscar nominations announced. Welcome to the press office. Press kit. 98th Oscars press kit. That's January 2nd. What I'm looking for, however, is the list. And when I'm talking about list, I mean, because I'm actually at the Oscars press page, right? And I'm looking for the complete list of, let's say, photos. And I'm not seeing it here ready yet. They have different galleries for photos from different events the Oscar has staged to date. And so I see, it says Oscar nominations announced, but I don't see, it says here, and to access complete nominations press kit, I went there. So I have the key art for it, and we have the nominations announcement press kit with Oscar nominees announced. Let's see, nominations fact sheet. Let's see here. 98th Oscar nominations announced, January 27th. Immediate release. That's the airing of it. Okay, got that. There's something called nomination sidebars. Aha. So we've got, all right. We have now, I have some special news to share with you right here. Special news you can only get on Zennie 62. And I'm going to show you what I'm reading or about to read right here. You can remove that and then go to stop screen and then share this new screen with you. And not that one, not that one. Oh, that one. Hold on a second. Cancel that. Because I think I'm going to have to go back over here and get it. Yeah, I am. Wait a second. I have to cross, if as it were, cross worlds from Firefox to Brave browser. There it is. Okay. So now I can put it on the Brave browser. Here is, stop screen. Here's what's called the Oscar nomination sidebar. And that's what this is. This is the sidebar, okay? You say, what is this? It is a giant PDF, and I'm going to zoom in on it. See, it says 98th Annual Academy Awards sidebars. That's the sidebar, and I'll read it to you what it is, okay? In fact, I'll just, whether you happen to squint, I'll just read it to you, because it will be in the publication in a second. It goes like this, all right? With 16 nominations, Sinners sets the record for most nominations for a film. The previous record of 14 was shared by All About Eve, 1950, Titanic, 1997, and La La Land. So Sinners set the record for most nominations for a film. Sinners, 16 nominations, folks. That's something that's got to go on Twitter right now under Oscars. That is something else. And congratulations to Ryan Coogler. What an amazing achievement. Something else. Sinners, the most nominations. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So let's see here. I can scroll down here, all the way down. Oh, my own page won't let me scroll down. Wait a second. I've got a better idea. Maybe if I go to actual size. There we are. Post. Okay. Yep. And then hashtag Oscars. And then hashtag Oscar 2026. Then hashtag Oscar Noms. Oscars Noms. Oscars nominations. And of course, let me add a little picture here. Like so. There it is. And congratulations, Ryan Coogler. Make sure that I'm spelling all the names supposed to spell correctly. And yeah, there it is. Okay. And let's see here. 39-year-old director is hitting his stride. There we are. And hashtag Sinners. And there it is, okay? Yes. What an achievement. Congratulations to Ryan. That is really something. Ryan Coogler, I put that up on Twitter, okay? Now let me go continue back because that's notable. And you would say, Zennie, what did you write? And first of all, I wrote Ryan Coogler. I wrote this, but what I also wrote, I put this out on Twitter, but I'll share it with you before I go to Twitter and not force you to read little bitty type. But what I put out was simply this. Right here. Right there. And this is what I put out. Okay. Congratulations, Ryan Coogler. Sinners with 16 nominations sets the record for most nominations for a film. The previous record of 14 was shared by All About Eve, Titanic, and what was the other one? All About Eve, Titanic, and La La Land. Okay? And I'm going to make separate videos to announce these. This is news, major news, folks, major news. And then I'll put it here too. Yes, and put that up with a picture, like so. There. So that's on Facebook. Yes, just now. There. All right. Isn't this something else? I mean, this is really something. All right. Now, I'm going to continue to read the sidebar, and then that'll be it for the broadcast, and we'll move forward. Now, here, we will have, back to the sidebar, in the acting categories, 11 individuals, and I'll put this here, are first-time nominees. This is what I'm reading here, okay? And I'll put it in this area here, comment. All right, and this is what I'm writing, okay? There is the comment, and there it is. It reads as follows. In the acting categories, 11 individuals are first-time nominees. Rose Byrne, Jacob Elordi, Elle Fanning, Michael B. Jordan. And Michael B. Jordan, doesn't he? Iga Ibstader, Elias Delroy Lindo, Wumi Musaku, Ragnar Mora, Renate Resenve, Stellan Skarsgård, and Tiana Taylor. 4 are previous acting winners. That's Benicio del Toro, Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, and Emma Stone. Then here's another. Timothy Chalamet is the only acting nominee who was also nominated last year. He is the only nominee who was also nominated last year. And I'm putting that up right now here. Oh, excuse me. Oops, that's the wrong one. I don't want to repeat that one. Let me go back here to the sidebar and make sure this is properly copied. And yeah, here's this. Yeah, again, Timothy Chalamet is the only acting nominee who was also nominated last year. Okay, also nominated last year. All right. Then we have this among the sidebars. News about Amy Madigan, and it says Amy Madigan's right here. It says Amy Madigan's Oscar performance in Oscar acting nomination for Weapons comes 40 years after her first nomination for her supporting role in Twice in a Lifetime, 1985, which is the third longest span between acting nominations after Judd Hirsch, 42 years. I met Judd Hirsch, by the way, 1981, and Henry Fonda, 41 years. Right. So then the next one, I'm copying this right here, copying it and pasting it right here. This is the next one. And this one announces that these are sidebars. They're called sidebars. A record 4 non-English language performances are nominated this year. Inga Ibstader, alias Wagner Mora, Renate Renzev, excuse my pronunciation, and Stellan Skarsgård. That I got right. The previous record of 3 was set in 1976. Marie-Christie Barreau, Giancarlo Giannini, and Liv Ullmann. And then the next one, there's a lot of good information in this sidebar, folks. Tons of it. Tons of it. The next one is this right here. It reads, The Secret Agent and Sentimental Value are the 12th and 13th non-English language films to be nominated for both International Feature Film and Best Picture in the same year. To date, Parasite, remember that film? Parasite is the only film to win both International Feature Film and Best Picture. Okay. So, then for the 8th year, here's another one. Like I said, I've got a million of them. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Here's the next one. We're meeting off milestones. Here's the next one right here. I'm sharing it. And what this reads is, for the 8th year in a row, at least one non-English language film has been nominated in the Best Picture category. For the 8th year in a row, at least one non-English language film has been nominated in the Best Picture category for the 8th year in a row. Now, here's the next one. That's something else. It shows you the internationalization of the Oscars, right? And that's got to be a child of digital media too. Now, here's The next one. This one has to do with France. And it announces the following. France continues to add its record number of nominations for international feature films with its 40th nomination for It Was Just an Accident. Italy is second with 30 nominations. Now, what's the total list? I'll get that. I don't know it from here, but I'll dig that up for you, see if the Academy can provide me that information. Now, all I have to do is ask. Copy. So we have here, this is, you know what, hold on a second, folks. The system failed to copy what I was trying to push out here. Here it comes now, it's ready. All right. And this is from the Academy press list. This is something that you got to be on the press list to get, folks. You're getting exclusive information. Oh, wait a minute. This keeps repeating the same France thing. Hold on a second. That's not what I'm trying to do. So let me get rid of that. And let me put out here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. All right. Let me try this. Copy. Copy. And, oh man, I don't know why it keeps doing that. This isn't the thing. I'll read it out here. And what I'll do is so if I put it down, you can't see it, so I'm just going to have to tell you. Diane Warren, the original song nominee for Dear Me, from Diane Warren, Relentless, is nominated for the 9th year in a row, bringing her total nominations in the category of original song to 17. Third overall in the category, and after Johnny Mercer at 18 and Sammy Khan at 26. She received an honorary award in 2022. And that's the information I'm trying to post here. And finally got it. Yay! Okay, so, hey, they say third time's the charm, right? There it is. That's what I just read to you. I'll repeat it. It reads, Diane Warren, original song nominee for Dear Me, from Diane Warren, Relentless, is nominated for the 9th year in a row, bringing her total Oscar nominations in the category of original song to 17, third overall in the category, and after Johnny Mercer at 18 and Sammy Khan at 26. She received an honorary award in 2022. Now, let's see if we can get this one, next one up here. Let's copy that. Yeah, and then paste it in there, and hopefully it goes. Hey, welcome, by the way. Welcome. Excuse me for a second. It's here. Nope, that didn't work. All right, let's try that again. Go back to the document and copy it yet again. See if it'll paste in there. It did. Yay. Okay. I think, did it? Yes, it did. Okay. This one goes like this. All right. This reads, this is related to Diane Warren, so it's easy to get confused, but hold on a second. Don't, stay with me. All right. Dear Me, from Diane Warren, Relentless, and Sweet Dreams of Joy, from Viva Verdi, are the 10th and 11th songs from a documentary to be nominated in the original song category. Again, Dear Me, from Diane Warren, Relentless, and Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verdi are the 10th and 11th songs from a documentary to be nominated in the original song category. All right. Then we're not done yet. Like I said, they've got 1 million of them. I'm just kidding. If they had 1 million of them, I wouldn't bother. But there are a lot of these great tidbits of information that I'm putting up there. They're going to make great individual videos for some of them, okay? So, all right. This is about Dear Me. Nope, wait a minute. Use the same thing again. Hold on a second, folks. Hold on a second. This is completely different. Has nothing to do with Dear Me or Diane Warren. One moment, please. And we're pasting that, and nope. Diane Warren is a powerful force, at least in the internet transfer world, if not at the Oscars. Hold on. Copy. Can't seem to get rid of that one. And nope, still can't seem to get rid of it. Doggone it. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if I can, yep, copy all that. Copy. And then there. No, Diane is still there. Ugh. Let me center this and then grab it. This is one you've got to see. I'm not going to read it out. I want you to see this because it is a heck of a milestone. Right up there with Ryan Coogler. This is a heck of a milestone. Okay, here we go. All right? And it goes like this. Okay? Okay. For the 7th consecutive year, at least one film nominated for Best Picture has been directed by a woman. Okay? Anonymous. I'm getting an anonymous call. Jeez. I wish I could just shut that off. At any rate, for the 7th consecutive year, at least one film nominated for Best Picture has been directed by a woman. Again, for the 7th consecutive year, at least one film nominated for Best Picture has been directed by a woman. Now, going back with the other one. Speaking of women, we're almost done. We've got some great statistics here, so stick around, folks. Hold on. Stick around. Hold on. Stick around, all right? This is the other one. This is so cool. I love that the Academy is providing this information so quickly. Bravo to the Academy press office. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Let's try this. This is cool information. Let's see here. Got this. All right. Now, got here. No. Can't get rid of that. Go back over here. Get rid of this because I don't need it. And then scroll down here. Let's see, Chloe right here. Okay. Let's try this. There. Right here, folks. And it reads as follows. Chloe Zhao's nomination for Hamlet is the 11th directing nomination for a woman. She is the second woman to receive multiple directing nominations following Jane Campion. I repeat, Chloe Zhao's nomination for Hamlet is the 11th directing nomination for a woman in Oscars history. She is the second woman to receive multiple directing nominations following Jane Campion. Congratulations to Chloe. Now, next we come to a giant. A giant. News about a giant in all of this. Well, not that one. Let's see if I can go back and get the excuse me here. Did I get this from the other? Let me try something here. There. Maybe that's easier. I don't know. We'll try it. Yes, it is easier. Okay. Steven Spielberg. This is about Steven Spielberg, and the news is Steven Spielberg receives his 14th nomination for Best Picture. That is a record for an individual producer since 1951, when producers were first named as nominees. Steven Spielberg receives his 14th nomination for Best Picture. It is a record for an individual producer since 1951, when producers were first named as nominees. Congratulations, Steven Spielberg. Now, continuing on with these, what they call them, the sidebars, the great information about the nominees and the Oscar nominations for the 98th Academy Awards. And we have another one that's super interesting. And it goes like this. And here, post it. Yes, there we are. And this one goes as follows. With their nomination for Seurat, Amanda Villavija, Leila Casanovas, and Yasmina Pardaras become the first all-woman sound team, production, sound mixing, supervising sound editing, and re-recording mixing to be nominated for a Sound Award. Again, with a nomination for Seurat, I'm mispronouncing that, Seurat, Amanda Villavija, Leila Casanovas, and Yasmina Pardaras become the first all-woman sound team, production, sound mixing, supervising sound editing, and re-recording mixing to be nominated for a Sound Award. Congratulations. They are the first all-woman team. Remember that. They are the first all-woman team. Congratulations. Wow. That's something else. And so we come to another milestone here. Hold on a second. Another very important part of information here from the Oscar nominations for the 98th Academy Awards. All right. And this is a new one. Again. And it goes like this. Autumn Durald Akpal from Sinners is the fourth woman to be nominated for cinematography in Oscars history. Previous nominees are Rachel Morrison for Mudbound in 2017, Ari Wegner for The Power of the Dog in 2021, and Mandy Walker for Elvis in 2022. Now, another one having to do with, wow, this is really something to note, something else to note too. Stay tuned while I copy and paste. Or, as Cleveland Little said in Blazing Saddles, excuse me while I whip this out. What a funny movie. Let's see here. There is, and here it is, folks, right here, and it reads as follows. Charmaine Chan becomes the sixth woman, only the sixth woman to be nominated in the visual effects category. Congratulations to Charmaine Chan. Oh, and you would say, well, wait a minute. What did she do? Because it, wasn't made clear, right? And she was responsible for visual effects for the Creator, Jurassic World Rebirth, and A Quiet Place Day 1. And so, in this case, Jurassic World Rebirth, as you know, is up for an Oscar for Best Visual Effects. And so Charmaine Chan did her work on that movie. Congratulations, Charmaine. She is the sixth woman to be nominated in the Best Visual Effects category in Oscars history. Okay? Now, and it reads here, with some nominees, this is incomplete, but I'll post this nonetheless because it's part of the list. Even though it reports incomplete information. That incomplete information exists, okay? But still, nonetheless, I'm duty bound to post this and read it. Yes. And so it reads as follows. With some nominees still to be determined, it reads, a record 74 women are currently nominated this year. The previous record of nominees for women nominees, I should say, was 71, set in 2023, just 3 years ago. That's right. Again, let's repeat. With some nominees still to be determined, a record 74 women are currently nominated this year, 2026. The previous record of 71 was set in 2023. Now we have another, and this is the final in the list for the Oscar sidebar. And again, this is something that in its entirety deserves a separate video, doesn't it? And so I should call it Oscar superlatives, something like that. But we'll figure out. We'll get there. All right, we'll get there. Nonetheless, here is the information. And it's something I think you know, but it's still worth, if you've been paying attention, it's still worth repeating as information. Huh? Okay. And you say you'll be the judge of that, and you will. Nonetheless, here it is. Here it is. Right here. Now, if you wonder why I'm looking down, it's because I have to read these items for you. So it's just like right down here. So there. Here it comes. All right. And it reads as follows. It reads as follows. Hey, welcome, by the way. It reads, the award for achievement in casting is the first new award established since Best Animated Feature Film in 2021. The award for achievement in casting, it's a new category, is the first new award established since Best Animated Feature Film in 2021. Okay, so now the Best Picture qualifying release dates, because they have this qualifying round where these films I'm about to read have to be shown on re-release. Okay, so Sinners is April 17th, F1 is June 26th, One Battle After Another is September 25th, that was last year. Frankenstein was October 17th. Begonia was October 23rd. Sentimental Value was November 7th. Train Dreams was November 7th. Hammett, November 26th. The Secret Agent, November 26th. And Marty Supreme, December 18th. So that rounds out the Oscar sidebar information. And that concludes Zennie 62 Media's broadcast of the 98th Oscar nominations for the 98th Academy Awards, which will air March 15th on ABC. March 15th, ABC, at I believe 8:30 in the evening. So again, thank you so very much for joining me on what is a kind of a love affair that I have with the Oscars and have had for quite some time, a long time. And I hope that you share my love for movies and go out and watch a film. Go out and watch a film in a theater, please. Keep the theater experience alive. All right. And please subscribe to Zennie 62 on YouTube and bookmark OscarsMovieNews.com. Yeah, that's our great OscarsMovieNews.com is our great Oscars website. I will show you right here. This is OscarsMovieNews.com. I'm about to present to you. Excuse me. And there it is. OscarsMovieNews.com. There it is. See, folks? That's it. So you want to watch the nomination, I have to go here, OscarsMovieNews.com, click on this first category, scroll down, and there it is. And you can press the button, category, scroll down, and you can watch. See? Still going, too. Right? We haven't stopped. Isn't that neat? Yep. Isn't that neat? Absolutely. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And again, please go and check out the movies. And also, please subscribe to Zennie62 on YouTube and bookmark OscarsMovieNews.com. See you later. Thank you. See you.